Howdy! On behalf of the students, faculty, and administration of Texas A&M University, I extend a warm welcome to you, the family and friends of our summer 2020 College of Nursing graduates. Thank you for joining us for this very special recognition ceremony. I am Dr. Nancy Fahrenwald, and I have the distinct privilege of serving as the Dean of the College of Nursing. All of us in the college are extremely proud of these graduating students and honored to share this celebration with family and friends as we mark this important milestone in our students' personal and professional lives. We have enjoyed the privilege of teaching these graduates how to practice nursing and our core values. We are proud that our graduates are prepared as safe, skilled healthcare professionals who are ethical leaders and citizens of substance dedicated to serving the greater good. We congratulate the summer 2020 College of Nursing graduates for being part of a historic time in our world as the novel coronavirus, COVID-19, quickly became a pandemic that required extraordinary service and sacrifice by our frontline caregivers, especially nurses, as well as by all Americans. Your education was disrupted, but you persevered. It is only fitting that some time ago, 2020 was designated as the International Year of the Nurse and Midwife. While many plans for celebrating the legacy and future contributions of professional nurses were disrupted by the pandemic, nurses became our nation's heroes. During today's College of Nursing recognition ceremony, graduates of our Bachelor of Science in Nursing program will be honored. Additionally, we will be presenting College of Nursing Student Awards. I would like to recognize our special guests who may have joined us virtually today or who will watch this ceremony at a later date. First, to our former students. You are the Aggie nurses who are setting the highest standards of excellence and selfless service in the field of nursing. To our clinical partners, donors, preceptors, standardized patients, or other supporters of the College of Nursing, I offer words of appreciation for your support. We know that we could not offer an excellent education without each of you. I would like to acknowledge and honor all faculty members, other administrators, coordinators, and staff of the College of Nursing. Their leadership and commitment to excellence in education is reflected in the outstanding Aggie registered nurses, nurse educators, forensic nurses, and nurse practitioners who are making an impact across our state, nation, and world. It is truly an exciting day for our college family as we virtually present the nursing pin to our Bachelor of Science degree in nursing graduates. All of you have worked very hard and made many sacrifices to earn your degree from Texas A&M University. Congratulations.
The time-honored pinning tradition for registered nurses represents the transition from nursing student to professional nurse. Each nursing school or college has a distinct pin that represents their institution. You can find more information about the Texas A&M College of Nursing pin in today's program. The wearing of the nursing pin is a source of pride. It symbolizes the rights and privileges earned by the graduates of this program. And we hope that these baccalaureate students will wear it proudly. Monica Christine Ball. Erin Michelle Burns. Steffi R. Campos. Marjan Cesari. Alyssa Renee Sinclair. Tyler Maximiliano Koo Pearson. Chandler Catherine Diedrich. Megan Brooke Donalik. Megan has been selected to receive the Dean's Excellence Award for the Round Rock site. The recipient of this award has exhibited consistent academic excellence throughout their time as a nursing student by ranking in the top 25% of the class and has reflected the philosophy of the college by a commitment to knowledge, discovery, and service. Victoria Grace Durr. Andy Hall Edwards. Megan Elizabeth Elliott. Sydney Lynn English. Lacey Rose Fela. Claire Elizabeth Freeby. Lisbeth Paola Gonzalez. Kristen Megan Granados. Devin Riley Guthrie Harkins. Abigail Grace Hecht. Anna Elizabeth Holder. Shelby Hollier. Elizabeth Ann Casper. Caitlin Michelle Knox. Caitlin has been selected to receive the Dean's Excellence Award for the Bryan College Station site. The recipient of this award has exhibited consistent academic excellence throughout their time as a nursing student by ranking in the top 25% of the class and has reflected the philosophy of the college by a commitment to knowledge, discovery, and service. Amy Page Labai. Hayden Elizabeth Locketer. Kelly Marie Lensing. Jillian Anna Linton. Amy Lynn LaCroix. Madeline Elise Malone. Carly Marie Moody. Edna Yoeni Munoz. Annie Faye Pavlak. Judith Elizabeth Perez. Judith was selected to receive the Daisy in Training Award. The Daisy Foundation, as part of its service to the nursing profession's role in patient care, established this student award to provide colleges of nursing a national program to recognize those students who show extraordinary care and compassion to their patients. The College of Nursing faculty select 2 recipients each year for this award. Taylor Renee Pohl. Alexandra Page Pollard. Lindsay Renee Rao. Lindsay is receiving the College of Nursing Emergency Professional Award, which is determined by a vote of both faculty and students. This award is given to the student who demonstrated exemplary professionalism and leadership both in the classroom and in the clinical setting. Lindsay Marie Roden. Andrea Patricia Riojas. Grace Ann Rader. Megan Nicole Santillan. Savannah Nicole Skivronik. Matthew Ryan Smitty. Brittany Nicole Thiede. Daniel Felipe Torres. Jolissa Lynn Villalobos. Alex Brittany Von Baron. Catherine Monique Watkins. Aaliyah Michelle Wyatt. Congratulations to our BSN graduates.
Howdy and good evening to family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. My name is Andy Edwards, and I'm a graduating student of the Texas A&M College of Nursing in Round Rock. It's a great honor and privilege to share this special day with you. I'm excited to commemorate the memories and accomplishments of the class of 2020. First and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to the faculty and staff that have guided us as students along our remarkable journey through earning our Bachelor of Science in Nursing. We truly would not be where we are today without the endless support, wisdom, and motivation in helping us develop into the best future nurses possible. Because of you and your efforts as nurse leaders, we are prepared for this next step in our lives. Furthermore, I'm grateful for our family and friends that have aided in our arrival to this very moment. This day not only belongs to us as graduates, but to you as well. Parents, grandparents, siblings, children, significant others, you know who you are. Thank you for your constant love and encouragement. Thank you for continuing to believe in us when we failed to believe in ourselves. And most of all, thank you for listening to our concerns and wiping our tears as we push to overcome the obstacles that nursing school brings. To my fellow students in the graduating class of 2020, congratulations. It feels surreal to say this, but today is our final day as nursing students. I'm filled with a great sense of happiness and accomplishment, and frankly amazement that we finally made it through. I think we can agree it's unfortunate that recent events have resulted in a virtual graduation. Nevertheless, it represents the adaptability and innovation that the profession of nursing requires. As Florence Nightingale recognized the dire need for care, compassion, and advocacy during the trying times of the Crimean War, we ourselves are entering the field of nursing during extraordinary times and must possess the same dedication. This challenging occasion presents a unique opportunity for us to rise to our best and help our communities in any way possible. Despite the pandemic, we are still here today to celebrate our incredible achievements with one another, as well as with family and friends. I reflect on my first semester of nursing school, back to when we were simply learning how to measure a patient's vital signs. I remember our original simulation and how nervous I was to introduce myself after knocking on the door of a standardized patient's room. Not to mention how anxious I was when my clinical nurse asked me to give a sponge bath for the first time. I also think we can all recall the time we accidentally followed our preceptor to the bathroom. I know we have all doubted ourselves at some point, or many points, during this journey of clinical rotations, learning simulations, course assignments, group projects, and exams. Now, I look back at the previous 2 years and am able to recognize our tremendous growth, perseverance, and success as both individuals and as a cohort. Today, we are able to reminisce on those moments and celebrate this outstanding accomplishment. Students working full-time, students raising children, students who are the first in their family to earn a college diploma, and students crying in the bathroom during clinicals. I'm incredibly proud of all of us for everything we've been through together as we work towards conquering this goal. Together, we have persisted, completing our rigorous curriculum from this prestigious university. I could not imagine this journey without each and every one of you. This day marks an occasion of immense significance as we have reached another milestone in our lives. The past 2 years, on top of the many prior, have built our skills and developed us into outstanding, compassionate, competent future nurses. With this commencement, we enter an extremely special field. Nursing doesn't simply consist of medical terminology, inserting IVs, and administering medications. It's so much more. It's reaching out to a patient, holding hands while listening and empathizing. It's sharing a smile and celebrating successes, but also sharing a tear and providing comfort during challenging times. It's a uniquely rewarding experience with the purpose of positively impacting the lives of patients and their family members, becoming a part of their story. It's serving our community. Nursing is a career of lifelong learning in which we will continuously grow as leaders, gain knowledge in the field of healthcare, and advance our patient care. We have committed to acting ethically, advocating, and improving the wellness of others. As Texas A&M University alumni, it is our duty to uphold our core values of excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. Not only that, but I ask that you remember your personal values, mission, and passion throughout not only your professional career, but your lives as well. As we all continue on our individual paths, let us remind ourselves of this incredible achievement and know that we are fully equipped with the necessary means to tackle our future. I feel certain that Texas A&M has prepared us to enter the world and take on the challenges of tomorrow. I look forward to hearing about each of your successes and wish you luck on your future endeavors. Congratulations, class of 2020. Thanks and gig 'em.
Howdy Texas A&M faculty and friends. I'm Kelly Lensing and I am honored to be speaking with you all today for the traditional BSN nursing cohort in Bryan. I would first like to thank all of the Texas A&M faculty for supporting us through our studies and for never giving up on us. One of the first things I noticed when I began nursing school was how much the professors cared for the students and that we were never just a number. Each and every one of the Texas A&M faculty members gives their best to the students and pushes us to be the best nurses we can be. I now know that we are well equipped for our future endeavors because of all the great faculty at this institution. Thank you so much for providing us an example of exemplary nurses who rely on evidence-based practice while selflessly serving all those you encounter. I believe I can speak for all of my classmates in saying thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your commitment to developing the great nurses of tomorrow. I also want to thank all of my classmates. Being with you guys, I quickly realized the benefit of surrounding yourself with people who are smarter than you. You guys are all so smart, I really questioned my acceptance after meeting you. I didn't think I belonged. But more seriously, I have learned so much from you guys, and I know that you will make extraordinary nurses who will greatly impact the lives of all you serve. Thank you so much for making nursing school much more fun and for inspiring me to be better even beyond my future career. I don't know if I could have made it through without you guys. One vital tool that we've been taught throughout nursing school is the importance of adaptability and flexibility. For example, we've had to adapt when our first pharmacology grades were posted, and second for me, and third. I had no idea that I didn't know how to study until I took that class. We had to adapt to long clinical hours and waking up early. We had to be flexible when it came to not knowing our schedules, while our faculty worked hard to make sure everyone got their hours. Through these experiences, we were lucky to be given a sneak peek into what our future would hold. Going into our last semesters, our flexibility and adaptability have been put to the test. We were ready to complete our last clinicals, spend our last moments with our classmates, and celebrate our graduation together in person with the people we've been lucky enough to be surrounded by for 2 years. We were ready to apply to plentiful jobs and go through the application process, traveling for interviews. No one planned for a pandemic to arise, which would change everyone's thoughts and plans for 2020. Between social distancing, wearing masks, and not returning to campus, we've had to adapt in order to keep the world safe. Amidst all the changing and cancellation of plans, the world needs nurses now more than ever. We are fortunate enough during this difficult time to provide relief to those who also didn't get the 2020 they wanted, to those who also had many canceled plans. We get to care for those who are in their most vulnerable states, surrounded by unfamiliarity and unknown, instead of their family and friends. We can become leaders in our communities through educating the public on the latest evidence regarding COVID prevention and treatment and be the examples. The need for adaptability and flexibility won't just involve COVID. We'll have to continually adapt to our patients. One of the best pieces of advice I know we've heard a million times: treat the patient, not the problem. We must adapt to the patient in front of us and any crisis that arises. When the latest research shows that we must change our practice, we must adapt in order to provide the best care to patients. Additionally, each patient will require unique, individualized care and respond differently, so we must adapt. Now that you've heard what I want to say, I want to leave you with 2 quotes from someone with much more wisdom than I have, Saint Mother Teresa. The first one I would like to share is that we must interweave our lives with bonds of sacrifice and love, and it will be possible for us to conquer the world. As nurses, we continually selflessly sacrifice for our patients and communities, and that demonstration of love will change the world. The second quote that's really stuck out to me during nursing school: I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. If I've learned anything from nursing school, it's that we cannot do anything alone. I know you are all ready to transform the world throughout your lives, and I am excited to be able to do that with you. Let's help each other change the world. Thank you so much, and congrats, Texas A&M Nursing Class of 2020. We did it. Gig 'em.
Congratulations to each of you. My name is Dr. Angela Mulcahy, Clinical Assistant Professor and Pre-Licensure Coordinator at the Texas A&M College of Nursing. It is my honor to lead our graduates in reciting the Pledge for Professional Nursing, a statement based on the original Florence Nightingale Pledge. As nurses, it is our promise to our patients, to our profession, and it is a contract with ourselves that will hold us accountable to our calling. When you face challenges or disappointments, this pledge can serve as a beacon to help you find your way back to your nursing values. Will the College of Nursing Class of 2020 please rise? All registered nurses with us today are asked to please join me in reciting the pledge with our graduates. The pledge is included in the program and will also be shared on screen for you to join in. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise I will respect the dignity of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my profession of nursing. I will use my skill and knowledge without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status to care for those who are ill, wherever they may be and whenever they are in need. I will devote myself to the welfare of my patients and their families and take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of the community. I promise to work with other members of the healthcare team in an atmosphere of mutual respect and consideration. I will constantly endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them wisely to maintain the highest standards of my profession. Thank you. You may be seated.
Our ceremony has drawn to a close, yet your journey in life and professional nursing practice continues. You are the most trusted of all the professions in this country. While nursing is mentally, emotionally, and physically challenging, it is also a fulfilling and rewarding calling. Thank you for answering the call. Your work makes a difference in people's lives. Thanks for making us proud, and gig 'em.